Melissa Gillett from Barron Electric is joining us this morning. Our fourth and final Positive Tuesday with Ben and Fitzy reunion show episodes. We're streaming live on our YouTube channel and on our Facebook page, so however you are watching us, thank you for joining. But first, for Chris Fitzgerald, I'm Ben Dryden, and you are watching The Big Show, Positive Tuesday with Ben and Fitzy, presented by Mosaic Technologies. For over 60 years, Mosaic has delivered maximum value, service, and possibilities through leading-edge technology solutions woven into the fabric of our communities, members, and businesses. For internet, phone, TV, audio, security, managed Wi-Fi, home automation, and more, give them a call and see what they can do for you. The number's right there on the screen, 715-458-5400. Fitzy, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well. We have somebody else on the show. It's weird.
Yeah.
This is our show.
Melissa's on to tell us all about cooperatives. You
Yeah,
wanted to learn about cooperatives, and she has all the answers.
I did. Perfect. So yes, you did it. You did ask to have her on. So with that, why is she on? What are we talking about?
We're talking about cooperative days. Both Barron Electric and Mosaic, or Shebarden, are cooperatives, and our cooperative day is coming up next week. Both Melissa and I are on the planning committee, and it's being held at Barron Electric this year. It switches off between Barron Electric and Mosaic, and so we want to invite people out to our cooperative days and learn a little bit more about it and teach you what a cooperative is.
All right, you sent me a couple of. I don't know what these things are, but I put them in as like photos. I'm not sure what it is. Here's one.
That is our kickoff for the one in Barron County.
So this is probably harder to see on mobile. So what are people seeing here?
That is our invite, and that is Melissa did that up, and I'll let her jump in and tell us a little bit about who she is, what she does at Barron Electric, and what she does there, and what a cooperative is.
Awesome, Melissa, educate us.
Yeah, so I work at Barron Electric. I've been here for 20 years. I am the alternative energy and event coordinator. So every year we celebrate October is Cooperative Month. And like Chris said, we do that in conjunction with Mosaic. So our first big event is, actually we have an event on Spooner on Tuesday, and that's just Barron Electric and our community booths. And that's Tuesday, October 7th, and we hold that from 11 to 1. That's right at our Spooner location, and we provide a free lunch. Attendees can bring food pantry donations, register for prizes with the food pantry, and then they can pick up their capital credit checks if they're getting a check from Barron Electric. And then Thursday is our bigger event that we hold in conjunction with Mosaic. And this year that's at our location in Barron. It's Thursday, October 9th, and we go from 11 to 2. And that's another free lunch. It's being catered this year by Jen's Chop and Block in Dallas. We have food. People can bring food pantry donations, register for prizes. The Barron County Sheriff's Department will be there collecting unused, expired medications. We have about 1,000 people that attend that event, so it's big.
What?
Yeah. About 700 attend the Spooner event and 1,000 attend the Barron event.
And what do they do at the events? I mean, sounds like lunch.
Mm-hmm.
But what's the virtue in this? What's the point?
Yeah, so the point is to celebrate cooperatives. So the booths are at the Barron event. They are cooperatives or they're community nonprofit organizations. So attendees can just go around to all the booths, check out what they're offering, have lunch, enjoy the day.
Enjoy the day. And Fitzy, you've been talking about co-ops, Weatherport, and you teased it last week's show. So now's your chance. You tease it, so you got to sell it now.
Well, really, they go because they want to get their check. It's a cooperative.
Oh, well, there you
the
go.
owner of the company.
Let's get right down to the nitty gritty here.
Lunch and a check. So, and checks are based on how long you've been a member, things like that. So, you really get a check if you're part of the cooperative. Like all of the Mosaic network isn't in a cooperative. Like I live in the city of Rice Lake. I'm not in the cooperative, but I'm a member of Mosaic. So you have to be in the cooperative, which is originally started as a phone, just basically a phone thing 60 plus years ago, for the Mosaic area. So it started with a bunch of people saying, we're going to start a phone company and we're going to own it. And they own it. So it's a democratic process. We have a board of directors, just like Barron Electric has a board of directors. They get elected to those boards of directors, and they make decisions for Barron Electric and Mosaic and other cooperatives. So there's lots of other cooperatives, Synergy cooperative. You'll see all the Synergy gas stations. They're a cooperative. It's just locally owned is really what cooperative means. But they get a check, so everybody comes and picks up their check, has a free meal, gets some, giveaways. We have prizes. They have music. They got all kinds of great things that we do at these cooperative days. And then what Barron Electric and Mosaic have done very well is we invite a lot of community organizations in, so you can learn about some nonprofits or something else, and maybe give back. So that's what it's about. That's what Melissa and I do in our jobs, and it's a really good, fun event. It's a lot of work on our end, but it's really a payback for the community, and a big thank you what Barron Electric and what Mosaic do. Thank you to our customers.
So if you're just joining us, Melissa Gillett from Barron Electric is jumping on for the first few minutes of our show this morning to kind of talk to us about co-op. So obviously Barron Electric is a co-op, right? How many co-ops is Barron Electric and your whomever would be your quote unquote competitors, or I'm not sure if competitors is the right word, but other people in that world, are these typically co-ops, or is this unique?
Mm, I
Both.
guess,
I mean, yeah.
yeah. um, I guess for co-ops, like you said, we have competitors. We really don't have competitors.
Yeah.
So we have electric cooperatives throughout Wisconsin, but then there's also the other, when you're speaking just the utilities, like we are, like an electric utility, there's also Excel and the public utilities. They're not cooperatives like we are.
Okay, so the big ones that we hear of, those are not co-ops.
Right.
Sure, sure.
So
And I'm sorry, I'm
we
not saying
would,
Barron Electric's not a big one. It absolutely is in our area. I just mean like the big players you always hear in like state and bigger news, nationwide,
Mhm,
etc. Those typically
mhm.
aren't. Why is why is Barron Electric a co-op? I mean, is there like a benefit to this? If a lot of the big ones aren't, then why even be one?
Yeah, so if we go back, we were formed in 1936, which was almost 90 years ago.
Jeez.
Um, And at the time, the electric utilities were only serving the city areas. So the co-ops were formed to serve the rural areas that nobody else was serving at that time.
Okay.
And that's still our roots. We still serve the rural areas of our service territory, and we're in 9 counties.
You had said at the very beginning, you're kind of explaining what you do there, and you're responsible for, would you say alternative energy?
Yes.
And that is what?
Yep. So I work with members or businesses that are installing now solar, any type of renewable energy that they're installing. Solar is the big one right now.
Sure. And you have a board of directors. Are they watching right now? So, are you looking for a promotion? We can help you out. Fitzy and I are great at this. Like seriously, anytime somebody comes on, they end up getting promoted or get awards for something, or get elected to an office. So just let us
That's
know if
true.
you're looking for. It's true. Yeah.
That's right. She's probably going to get an award. But what Barron Electric and Mosaic do well is we also give back to the community, and that's what the cooperative allows us to do is giving back to the community. Obviously, when I was the sheriff in my other role, Barron Electric was a great partner with a lot of different things, and I'm a big supporter in what law enforcement did. And obviously, we're neighbors there at the sheriff's department in Barron Electric, right there on Highway 25, and so that allows us the cooperative allows us to give back to the community, and we have to spend some of our money um, back in the community. That's a rule, and so it's what's really nice is we get to give back to the community, and that's why I love my role because I get to do that part of my role. I get to be part of that, and Barron Electric does a wonderful job of also giving back to the community.
This is
Mhm.
the other thing that you sent. What is this now?
That's just the back half that just shows the sponsors. There's some more cooperatives. Wisconsin Credit Union is a cooperative, and then we have some other sponsors to our event. The dairy promoters are going to be there giving away milk, water. So that was just the backside of our invite
What?
that
Why
people
isn't
come.
Dryden on there?
You weren't a sponsor. You're not a
Why not?
cooperative.
Oh, you
You're
have to be
not
a
a
cooperative to
cooperative.
be a sponsor?
Well, we
Wait, how
might
do I
not
become a
be a sponsor.
cooperative? Wait a minute. Maybe I should become a cooperative.
Maybe you should.
Well,
Um, that's a good question. You should talk to your lawyer.
I'll call Adam Jarkow. Your events, remind us again, Melissa, the event is, well, I think this was on here too. Oh, maybe it isn't. I thought the dates were on there. Nuts. There's one. Oh, that's the one. The Cooperative Month to kick off Thursday, October 9th at Barron Electric Co-op. But you have one 2 days earlier. So a week from today, you're going to be in Spooner. And where is it in Spooner, for people who don't know?
It's at our Barron Electric building in Spooner. Um, and they're open to the public, so anybody can attend. You don't have to be a member of Barron Electric to attend. Anybody can come out and join us. And it's Tuesday at our Barron Electric building, and that's on Paulson Drive in Spooner. And it's from 11 to 1.
Okay.
You can have free lunch, Ben. You can go
I
out there
mean,
for lunch
I
on
can't
Tuesday.
say no to a free lunch, man.
You should join us.
I think I might. Well, if Fitzy's going to be, are you going to the one on Tuesday as well, Fitzy? Because I may go to the one in Spooner.
I know.
The one in Rice Lake, I don't know if I'll be able to get down to on Thursday.
Well, I'll see what I'm doing in Spooner. I suppose I can come up and have lunch.
Wait,
at
isn't, what is that fit? Is Schaefer, are we coinciding with
today.
another free lunch? Oh, that's today?
That's today.
Yeah.
Mike Schaefer's thing is today.
Ah, shoot.
I don't know that I'm going to make it. I'm going to try.
Okay. All right. Fitzy, any more thoughts or questions for Melissa regarding co-ops?
No, unless Melissa, did we hit it all? Did we get it all? I think we got it all.
No, I think we got it all. So then that's our Tuesday event. Then Thursday we're in Barron County at Barron Electric, which we're on Highway 25. And that's 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. And again, the public's welcome. So anybody can come join us, have lunch, enjoy the community booths.
Yeah.
Do you have the ice cream up there? Do you have the ice cream in Spooner? Like you
Yeah,
have the
we
ice cream
do.
up
We have
there? It's
the
awesome
Yoder
ice cream, Ben.
family. The Yoder family attends both events, and they make homemade ice cream, so everybody gets a free dish of ice cream also.
You said there's like approximately, well, at least in the past, 700 that goes to the Spooner event and 1,000 to the Rice Lake one. Are
Yes.
most of these people, like, what do you happen to know, like a percentage wise, or at least a guess, how many of those are just the members there getting a check, or like how many community members say, you know what, I actually do want to go and check this out?
I think the Spooner event is probably a majority of members getting their checks. Not everybody, but I would say the majority. The Barron County event is probably more of a mix because I think they come for all of the booths, and all of our sponsors promote it well. So, yeah, about 1,000 people.
A lot of people. All right.
Yeah, we get so many people. We have car parkers at Kiwanis. Barron Kiwanis Club is going to park all of our cars. Then Barron Electric, or we give them a donation. Our committee gives them a donation. You can win stuff. We have we have food pantries. They get a whole, basically big truckload of food. People bring, and so it's really a neat thing that people give back. Like I said, the dairy promoters are giving away milk. With Weininger Distributing is helping out this year. Quick Trip always helps out. The radio station obviously always helps out. Marshfield Clinic gave this year. We've got a lot of
Dryden
sponsors.
Wire also helps out. Really, you're not even gonna throw us in that one?
Dryden Wire did. You're on. You're advertising. We'll probably have 10,000 people now in Rice Lake. We'll be out of food though because we only have 1,000 lunches. So.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. All right, well, Fitzy, we need to get some crime and court stuff here, and I don't think Melissa wants to hang around for that conversation. So, Melissa, thank you so very much for coming on. Thank you so much. We'll see you. I'll probably see you next Tuesday, and hopefully so there'll be 701 people there.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes. Yes, I hope to see you, and thanks for having me on.
Oh, and my father says a rose between two thorns. It took me a second to get what that meant, but now I shouldn't have put it on the screen. What a jerk. Yeah. Thank you, Melissa.
Thanks.
All right. Thank you.
Yep. Bye-bye.
See you next Tuesday.
Yeah. All right. So now, Fitzy, seriously, I don't remember how to do this.
Well, now it just looks cool.
It does kind of look cool. Hold on. There's that button. There's that button. Remove this person and hit publish. We
Look
good?
at this.
Are we
Yep,
good?
we are good. I
Oh,
can see
good.
both of us.
All right. I haven't done that in like a year, so I couldn't remember how. All right. I do want to get to this charges. There was where was it? What's on the back page? I wanted your thoughts on this. We did an article. There was a press release from Rusk County last week, and we requested a criminal complaint and did a full story on it. Our headline was charges proceed against Ladysmith City Administrator and sister. For people who didn't see it, here's the quick summary. Felony charges have been filed in Rusk County against Ladysmith siblings Alan and Stephanie Christensen after investigators say Stephanie secretly recorded a closed-door Rusk County board meeting and relayed details in real time to her brother through dozens of Facebook messages and calls. Surveillance video obtained through an anonymous records request allegedly shows Stephanie lingering outside the boardroom door for hours while using her phone to capture audio, which she then shared with Alan, who is listed as the Ladysmith City Administrator. Both are now charged with felony intercept wire/electronic communication, and an outside judge has been assigned to the case. Fitzy, your thoughts?
Wow, big deal. So yeah, I think it's Jody's birthday today too, if I remember
What?
right. I think so.
Well, we're just
Am
going
I
to pretend
right?
it is. Happy birthday, Jody.
I think
And
it
if
is.
and if
I
not,
don't have
happy
my
belated birthday or happy future birthday.
phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, yes, I think that's a big deal. I think I've been part of many closed doors meetings. You know, they're done for very specific reasons. They're always posted. We can't just have a closed session meeting because you want to. I mean, you're part of county board. Certain people can be in the room, certain people can't be. Even as the sheriff, I couldn't be in certain county closed session if it did nothing to do with the sheriff. um, I would have to leave the room and then come back in when they open the doors and they make a decision. They can't take any action in closed session meetings. People don't understand that. So all action has to be taken in open session. So you can't have, oh, what'd you discuss? We can't tell you what we discussed, but the action has to be taken in, whether it's firing somebody, promoting somebody, buying land. You know how that works. And you can't tape record it. It's wrong. If she did it, obviously they're innocent until proven guilty, but if they did this, it's wrong. So
Well, critical complaint in ours, we listed a lot of it. We listed a number of the actual messages back, and it is Jody's birthday. Happy birthday, Jody. Yeah, it was. You're right. Obviously, everyone's. So I want to look just more of like the macro level, not specifically this thing. We talked, I think, last week. Who was it? Bill Barron. I think I'd ask, is this guy going to survive? I mean, he's already polling terribly, and then that whole story came out about who he's following, et cetera, whatever. I'm like, how do you not vet yourself? And how does your team
Right.
not vet you? How do they not know this? So I kind of look at it that way a little bit. Like, again, I'm not referring to these individuals. I'll just say anybody that's doing this, I kind of just wonder how dumb you got to be. There's cameras freaking everywhere, and you're doing
Right.
an electronic device that is open. What? Like you
You
really
can't hold your phone against the door. I
What?
mean, I get you're listening through the door. I mean, you can't use amplified devices. I mean, the state statute is very clear on this. I know people don't like closed session meetings.
I know.
Sometimes they're a necessity.
Sometimes they
There
need to be.
isn't
Sometimes
many.
I think we don't need to do it as much as we do. But they're there for a reason.
Right. And they're there for a reason. There isn't many of them. I mean, in my 17 years as sheriff, there wasn't, if there's 4 or 5 a year in Barron County, that was a lot. And usually it was to buy some property or discuss a lawsuit or
Yep.
safety and security. We've had some closed sessions in law enforcement because you talk about certain parts of the jail are under, you can have a closed session because you can't just talk about how the jail operates and hours of operation and what security cameras and where they get placed, because that is safety and security of a jail. If that information got out, people could use that to harm inmates or harm jailers or do something like that. So there's certain things that happens. You can't tape record it through a door, and they've got to be smarter than that, especially if you're um, if you're an elected official besides,
That
or
takes it up a
you're
notch, doesn't it?
appointed.
I mean,
I
this
mean, you
wasn't
can't
right.
do
This,
that.
this isn't just like
So,
a citizen just going by and like putting their phone up and trying to find out what's going on in the closed session, and maybe they have an interest in it. But that takes it up a level. I mean, there's a reason it's for that. I don't know.
Didn't she say in there in the criminal complaint? Didn't it say like the pop machine was really loud or
Something.
something? I'm like, so
Was
you
the
were
ice
trying to
machine?
listen
Yeah,
really hard.
I know it.
I just thought that was funny. I thought
I know
that was a cute comment in there. Whether it's true or not, I mean, it's in the criminal complaint.
it.
So,
Yeah,
I mean, that's what we got. Where we got it.
that's
I
where we're
don't know
basing
anything
this all
about
off
it.
of is a criminal complaint. But yeah, there were some. I chuckled through a few of those. Yeah, but
So,
it is what it is. But I thought that was kind of a bigger deal. And looking at it even larger, I mean, this is it. I hope this doesn't hurt or have an impact on how citizens look at their elected officials on county boards, city councils, and etc. Right? That's what I'm kind of hoping this doesn't bleed into, and I don't think it's going to, because I don't think this is necessarily a reflection on that.
no.
But I always worry about what's the fallout from stuff like this from the public.
Well,
But I
they
don't.
got some problems going. They got some issues in Rusk County, though, don't they?
Apparently,
Whatever the
Sweet.
deal was, I don't even know what the closed session was
I
about.
don't even
but-
either. Not even care, right? And and just to be clear, closed session stuff. I mean, yes, you can't record it. You can't whatever. And then when you leave, anybody that was in that, I mean, you're not supposed to, but people will then go and tell other people, which you absolutely shouldn't. You absolutely shouldn't, and you can't. But sometimes things get out. It's just the way the world works. I think we're all like we can understand that sometimes some of that information gets out. Again, it doesn't justify that, but sometimes I get it. Right. It's just gonna happen. But this again, it just takes it up a whole other level of having an elected official ask. I shouldn't say asking. Don't know that part.
Yeah.
That's trying to get information from that closed session and just doing it right outside the door. Like, honestly, I'd be thinking, like, is somebody could, like, walk out and go to the bathroom. Like, you can still go to the bathroom in a closed session, just leave. Just how... That takes a lot of cojones to do that. Like, I wouldn't stand out there for 4 hours and try to record stuff or however long it was.
Right.
It's just the odds of somebody walking by.
Yeah. I mean, and like you said, you did it in a public building. Every inch of a public building, the lobby of I've been there. I've been to the Rusk County Sheriff's Department. That's the dispatch kind of lobby area too. So it's tape recorded.
I know it.
I mean,
like, how dumb you have
so
to be.
yeah.
Well, it is what it is.
It is. It's interesting. There's always a good crime story out there, isn't there?
There is.
A little bit. Sometimes I miss it. Sometimes I don't miss those.
Well, it's been our bread and butter for 10 years. All right, we'll get to a few more things here. This is our last of our 4 reunion episodes of Positive Tuesday with Ben and Fitzy. We'll get to more in 15 seconds after word from Spooner Health, if I can find it. There it is.
Spooner Health, compassion is at the center of everything we do. It's rooted in who we are and why we're here. It unites us as providers, neighbors, and as a community. Learn more at spoonerhealth.com.
All right. Hey, I got some breaking news for you.
What is it?
It's not really breaking news. For Dryden, where it is. It'll be tomorrow, I think. This week, but hopefully tomorrow. We have Dryden has a new assistant editor.
Really?
Grace Olson is going to be, she's been doing all of our obituaries since early this year. She came on in January. And then for the last month and a half, she has been training on many, many more things. She's doing just exceptional job. She also happens to be my oldest daughter. So little nepotism on that one.
Hey, you better have a closed session on it.
But no, I mean, she's just fantastic. She's married to Tanner, her wonderful husband, and their 2 kids. She does a phenomenal job. She's detail oriented and she cares. Like, she always asks questions, and she's even finding things. Wait a minute, I shouldn't have done it this way. I should do it this way. She's going to be brilliant. She's already just doing an exceptional job. So that'll be announced tomorrow. And tomorrow's also Dryden's 10-year anniversary, dude.
Wow! Congrats, buddy. That's
Thanks.
awesome.
10 years.
I think you hired Grace as just another layer so people can't get to you. I think it's what she's doing. She's gonna take.
Well, hopefully she's not watching. There may be some truth to that.
Yeah,
What would you say, an added benefit?
Right.
I don't know. She's the one that posted it. Talk to her. I'm going to totally throw her under the bus. And she can't be mad at me as her boss because I'm her dad. So
you have to love me. So.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's awesome. 10 years. Wow, that's a big deal.
Is that a big deal? A little? Do I still have that audio that I sang? Remember that years ago? Oh,
We should get shirts. 10-year anniversary.
if I was a co-op, I could afford it. Hey, we didn't get to our sports things, and I want to ask about your future and or Mosaic and what you guys are working on. But I wrote down a couple questions. Obviously, our show's a little different this morning because we started with a guest, Melissa Gillett. I keep wanting to say Gillett. Question: Sports. Should NFL games be allowed to end in a tie?
No, wasn't that silly? It's been silly for years. I can't believe they never changed it. I can't. I mean, ending a game in a tie,
That's
kick field goals and
un-American.
something.
That's for stupid soccer, right? Because soccer is stupid. I mean, for kids it's great, but like professional, it's just the dumbest sport in the world. And they end in ties all the time. Like that's for them. Not this is so un-American. You got to have a winner. You got to have a loser.
That's right.
How do we not fix this already?
I can't believe it. There's always a tie every year, and then they seem to forget about it. But yeah, and 40-40, that's a big score.
Yeah, I thought I saw or heard. I can't remember what it is. So I'm going to totally kill it. Like it was the highest scoring tie since I don't know 1960 or something weird like that.
Well, that's a lot of points, 40-40.
So. Thank you very much, Dirk, and from Jody for the congratulations, and from Sharon, Michael Schaefer. Is this the?
We'll bring him at noon to your talk. We're gonna bring our shirts.
Is that the right Michael Schaefer? It was Mike Schaefer before. Now it's Michael. YouTube. We're assuming this is Mike Schaefer. Spoon of Hell. I'm still waiting for my
Well, he's the only guest we've had 5 times.
Okay, but it's just interesting. He uses Mike Schaefer on Facebook, but I'm Michael Schaefer on YouTube. What?
So he can attend closed session meetings.
That's the way to do it. Major League Baseball is playoffs are starting today. Is there anything that you were excited about?
Who are you cheering for?
Well, Cubbies always, but I don't think they're going to make it. Mariners, wouldn't mind seeing them win it. They've never won a World Series before. Not really high on a lot of it. I think I'll get more into it once it starts. I think it starts today like at 1.
It does start today at 1. I was just looking at the bracket. It is hockey started today too.
Well, how about that? Are you excited about anything in hockey?
Are
there any good storylines?
How about my kid? He was player of the week again. 2 weeks out of the 3 has been player of the week.
When is that going to translate to an NHL gig?
Well, hopefully soon.
Jeez.
Hopefully soon. So, who are you cheering for? Let's just go through them quick. Detroit, Cleveland. Do you care?
Cleveland.
Cubs, San Diego, Padres.
Cubbies.
They're 4 versus 5. That'd be a good matchup.
Yeah.
Yankees, Boston. What a matchup.
That's going to be great. I'll go Yankees.
I will too. I think the Yankees are going to do it all.
Good.
Dodgers, Cincinnati.
Dodgers, I guess, just because they're so
Probably.
talented. I'd like to see, from a storyline standpoint, I'd like to see Shohei Ohtani in the playoffs longer. I don't want him to go out in the first round. It's Clay Shaw's last year. He's retiring. I'd like to see him play a little bit more. So I'll go the Dodgers in the first round.
Probably Brewers, Yankees in the finals.
Brewers, Yankees. There you go. There's your prediction. Brewers, Yankees.
There, I'll take them.
That's not bad. Yankees could. I'll go Philly. The Phillies and Mariners.
Mariners must be the 1 seed. Who's the 2 seed?
2.
I don't know.
2.
Oh.
The Blue Jays are the 1 seed in the American League.
1 seed.
Yeah. So
I'll go Brewers, Yankees. I like that.
All right. And what are we betting on this? A steak dinner?
Sure.
All right. Brewers, Yankees, and Phillies. We have to come back for a show.
Okay.
When the World Series is over. Oh, here's another quick question. Speaking of sports, Bad Bunny. Apparently, it seems like every time they announce who the halftime show people are going to be for the Super Bowl, people freak out. Bad Bunny. I don't know anything about that. Yeah, I nothing. I don't know if I've ever even heard a song from him. I saw him in a commercial once for Corona. I didn't know who it was. I had to ask somebody. I don't even know who it is.
He was in the Adam Sandler movie too. The golf one, whatever it was.
Happy Gilmore 2?
Yeah, he
First
was
of
in
all,
there. He
so I
was a
haven't seen it
caddy.
yet, but I heard there was like 100 cameos, so that's not really saying much if you're in the movie. Like, I'm
Right.
surprised you and I weren't in that movie.
Yeah, I think we were. We're in the back.
Probably.
We interviewed him on Dryden.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I got.
So, Bad Bunny, do you have any
No,
opinions about that? Like, I have none because I don't even know who it is, really.
it's. I listened to two of his songs and neither of them were in English, so I don't know the
Oh,
answer to that.
wait, does he have no English songs?
I don't know the answer to that, so I
Why is
played
he
his
doing the
country
half?
song.
Whatever. It seems like they get this
Yeah,
wrong every year. It just does. But then again,
Mike
does it really
Schaefer.
matter? Because do you remember who was the halftime show last year? I can't
I
remember.
don't
No, it doesn't matter.
know.
All right.
It does to them. They make a lot of money.
Well, again, they're not going to make a decision if they think it's going to hurt them financially. So,
Right.
duh. All right. So this is our last of our reunion shows. I'm sure we'll get together again. Maybe do another month of this series of shows in the future. Maybe early next year. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But what are you looking forward to most with Mosaic here for the rest of the year?
Oh, we've got some good plans. We'll get the bead, as you know, we'll get the bead all sorted out and finalized, and then we can make some announcements on bead, and then we'll be good to go. Big expansions in Wisconsin, so we'll get some more coverage and more internet out to people in the rural setting, and that's what cooperatives do. Remember, cooperatives are rural.
I'm going to look into how I become one.
Yeah, sounds great.
Not sure how to do it. Isn't there? There's a newspaper. It used to be Register, but they were owned by the it's over in Burnett. Inter County Leader.
Uh,
Inter County Leader. I think
yeah,
they're a co-op as a
really.
newspaper. Yeah, they're the only co-op newspaper, and I think in our area. I think, but yeah, I don't
Didn't
know.
know that.
I got to research a lot more.
That's right. You got to figure out
When
how
all
to
that
become a
stuff does
co-op.
come through, by the way, on our show last week, I said I guess I don't even need to go to our IT meeting
Yeah.
because you filled me in on everything. And interestingly enough, guess what? IT meeting was canceled. Not enough agenda. I was like, yeah, I know. I just watched the show and learned
That's
everything I
right.
needed to know. So, does your job change uh, when all this stuff does start? Assuming it all does start getting going, does that change your job at all?
Yeah, I think it, I'll have a new area to cover. We'll be in a newer area, and so we'll have to make sure that we get, involved in those communities. If we expand into a community, that we get expand into the giving part of that area, making sure our customers, get all they need, make sure town boards, city councils, county boards, got all the information, so where we're going, where we're digging, all that kind of stuff, where we're putting fiber. So it's going to be great. It's going to be good, and we're not the only company doing it. There's lots of other companies doing it, so that you'll see a lot of activity. And we can only go certain areas, and so people are like, "I want you to go here." Well, it costs a lot of money to run an extra mile down the road or wherever it is. So it's confusing and simple at the same time. It seems like it should be really simple, but it's confusing and it costs a lot of money to run fiber. So that's what these grants do, is help communities do that, and Mosaic will add on to those grants and you know cover even more area than the grants allow us. So because we'll be able to connect things and do different things. So pretty exciting times ahead for Mosaic, and we're looking forward to it.
It's been several months now that you've been at Mosaic. So, um, what do you miss the most about? And don't say people. You can't say that one. What do you miss the most about being sheriff?
Hmm.
If you can't say people,
Well, if I can't say people, I don't know that there's much I miss. So
fair enough. Fair enough.
I just don't. I just the stress level that they get put under. It's kind of crazy. I didn't realize it. This is so awesome what I'm doing.
Yeah, like
I,
you
I
go into
think
this
it's.
job and you're like, this is what people were doing this whole time I was a sheriff. What?
I
Why
mean,
wasn't I doing this?
yeah, I love community more than anything,
I know.
and to be part of the community and give back like we're able to here, and make the difference that we can in just a little bit in our community as part of a partnership. It's pretty awesome. So Yeah, I love it. I don't miss much about it. I do miss the people, but I don't miss some of the BS. I mean,
I get it.
like this case. I mean,
Yeah.
the one in Russ County. I mean, you gotta do your job, but obviously it looks like somebody's out to get somebody, and it's all this stuff, and you're like, I'm just doing my job. But we did that well. We were able to explain it well. That's why I love doing the show when we were sheriffs. So
Yeah. You've been, what has it been, like 5 months you've been in Mosaic?
almost 5, yeah.
Yeah, almost 5 months. You still don't know everything yet, obviously. It takes time to learn all that stuff. What area of Mosaic do you feel like you still don't have a great grasp on, you need to learn more of?
Oh wow. Probably a lot of it. I mean, the learning how to run the fiber and get the internet hooked up, and how someday I want to go out with the crew and see how they do it. Um, just how private sector works versus public. I mean, you can make so many more decisions quickly. I mean, if you want to change
Yes.
Dryden Wire's thing today, you just do
Done.
it.
Right, exactly.
Right.
I don't have to go through a
I mean,
committee and then get that approved and
right.
go to personnel committee and finance committee and then the executive committee and then go to the board and then have to just do it. Takes me 10 minutes, not
And
two
government
years.
needs to take a page out of that, and you can't do it that fast, but we've got to be able to do things faster. Hiring people. If I want to hire somebody at Mosaic, we just walk out the door and say, "Hey, you want a job?" And he starts tomorrow. If I do it at the county, I got to post it. I got to do this. I got to do that.
Yep.
And those are all good things to a degree, but we can shorten it up. And we were able to do that at the sheriff's department. They allowed us to go after some people, get them started right away. We didn't skip any steps, but we just closed the gap and said, no, we're only posting this job for 5 days. If you can't apply in 5 days, you just, there's no use posting it for 2 weeks. There's no rules on some of that,
Yeah.
but that's the way we always did it, is post it for 2 weeks, hoping we'd get somebody. Well, if you can't decide in 5 days you want the job, what's another six going to do?
Yep.
So that's what government needs to take a page out of the private sector playbook, and just be more efficient at some of this stuff.
Well, I was listening to my one of my partners, Paul Scheckerman for Northwoods Policy Network. He was on a podcast, the Shirley Show.
I started to listen to it, then I got cut off and doing
Yeah, it
something.
was a few
So.
days ago. I'm not kidding. I actually learned a lot from it too because I'm still learning about energy and a lot of other factors that Paul is just brilliant on. And I was listening to them. They were in there. They were talking about even just permitting, like in northern Wisconsin, because everything is through a northern Wisconsin lens. Is how we look at everything through Northwoods Policy Network. But that is a deterrent for someone, a big company that wants to come in and bring in a manufacturing and put it in a facility or whatever. But it's like, well, we know where it's going to be since it takes sometimes a year or longer, just to get a permit for this and and the government should work slowly and things should take time. But that is not the norm. Like other places, they can get that done in less than 30 days. Right. And for us, it's taking us 9 months. And it's like, well, we don't want to go through all of that headache because then after that, then we have to go through this, which that's going to take another year. And like, we're not going to do it. Like, it's literally hurting our state that people don't want to come here because they don't want to deal with how long it takes in just Wisconsin, how long it takes to get these things done. So I agree with you.
Right.
Government should have steps you have to take. Totally get it. But we can
Right.
streamline this. Come on. Absolutely.
Yep. That's exactly what I would learn, and it's awesome having a good leader. Domenico, our leader, is awesome. He's built this great team here. I'm just another clog in the wheel here, but I love being part of it, and it's fun. It's fun every day. I love my job before. I really love this one too. But it's
Just think
only
how much
because
you're
I
going to
get
love
be
the
part of
next
it.
job.
No, I'm not having another one. Well, that's what I said about being the
That's what you
sheriff.
said about me the sheriff. I'm just kidding. I know you're totally in your element. And you and I do
Yeah.
talk still. We probably talk more now than we did when you were the sheriff. Yeah, and it's so obvious that you're in your element. So I'm so happy for you. I really am.
You
And,
too.
and
Congrats
great that
on-
we can come on and still do this every once in a while. This is a lot of fun too.
Yep, and I'll hit you up next time I need something, and we'll make it happen. And when Mosaic needs something, we'll reach out. And congrats on your 10 years again. That's a
Oh,
big
thank you.
accomplishment.
Thank you very much. What are you up to for the rest of the week?
Meetings.
Meetings.
Lots of meetings this week. So I love meetings. You know that.
I know you do. So bizarre. Meetings. What a waste of time.
Hey, there's a new there's a new reindeer farm in Barron County though. There's reindeer down here. It opens next Tuesday. We're
Is
having an event there.
is that the person who started that? The one that was at Mosaic before?
Yeah, Deanna
That's
Westfall.
what I
Yeah.
thought. Because I'd known her.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden she was gone, and I'm like, what happened to her? And then I heard like, oh, she started like a alpaca farm or something. And I think that's what I was. I don't remember what it was, but apparently it was reindeer. And I'm like, all I remember is thinking is like, who does that farm? Like whatever animal it was, like I didn't even know that was a farm. Like you could do that. So what do you do at a reindeer farm? I mean, it's not for like producing anything, right?
No, it's
Like nobody
drink
eats
beer,
reindeer.
have food. They have beer and food, and they have reindeer. It's just going to be a neat
Oh,
social
cool.
thing. It's going to be pretty neat. They got this cool, you buy the beer by the ounce, and so you just pour it. You can try different beers, and you pay by the ounce instead of the glass. So if you don't like it, you don't have $6 into it, you
Oh,
can try
sure.
different things. It's kind of neat. And she's going to have a pizza, I heard, and it's going to be great. It opens next week. We're having an event there for the Builders Association. So we're a sponsor of that with Sterling Bank and a few others. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty
Okay, hold
neat
on.
event. So watch for that to open up and stop out and
But what do you
support.
do there? I'm not criticizing it. I'm trying to understand it.
No,
What
it's a social
you
thing.
just look at
What do you do?
the reindeer?
But you get to see reindeer. You
No,
get
no,
to
I
walk
get that.
around
I'm
with
just
beer.
wondering, is that it? Which sounds
Well,
cool
no,
by
they're
itself, but it's like, oh,
they're
here's a
gonna have
beer and
like
there's
outdoor.
reindeer. Get out of here.
They're gonna have like outdoor games, like bean bags and a big chessboard, and just outside, and the garage doors open up, and it's just a social setting
I get it
atmosphere.
now.
I don't know. I don't think you can ride them. I don't know.
I don't know. When I hear farm, I think differently, right? A reindeer
Right.
farm. But it isn't really like a farm. Well, I guess it is. I don't know. It's just I thought of something different, and I didn't know what I was thinking. Just so what do you do when you go here? Do you look at them? Can you ride
Yeah,
them?
go to the bar with you and I. Just people like we're just cute. People look at us. I don't know.
Exactly right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, boy. There's so many things I want to say that, but I really shouldn't. So,
Yeah, we probably better end the show.
what? Wow, that's probably one of the first times I've ever stopped myself from saying something dumb because I usually just end up saying it. So, awesome. Well, you saw Tiffany's got into the race. Barron is out.
Yeah.
We've talked about this every show this month. So just quickly, I think somebody else just got in for the Democrat race. I just saw yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, any thoughts about all of it now that it's official that he is in?
Yeah.
Josh Call, I still don't know if he's going to get in or not. Is he going to be the front runner? I really don't know a lot of people around here that think highly of him. They don't like
Right.
hate him or anything. It's just people in law enforcement, judges,
Right.
DAs, like that world. They've never
Yeah.
been really high on him as the attorney general. Obviously, he'd be running for governor instead. But
Yeah.
eh,
Yeah, it's all the Milwaukee, Madison, Green Bay, Eau Claire. They're going to make that decision, and it sucks, but that's how it is. I mean,
it's gonna,
we know.
but it's lining up to be like a north versus south of Wisconsin, right? Because if Tiffany, which
Yeah,
will
I was
likely
just going
be
to say the exact same thing.
right, it's not even necessarily Republican and Democrat. It's like the north versus the south.
Right.
Because all the Democrats
Yeah,
from
it's-
southern Wisconsin and the likely winner, I mean, obviously there's a long way to go. You never know,
Right.
but it's as of right now, it would seem likely that Tiffany would be the GOP primary winner, and he's from the Northwoods. So that'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, and I think there's 8 on the Democratic side right now. I'm like,
You
ooh.
should get in.
Yeah, might as well. Why not?
I'm running as lieutenant governor because remember, they don't have to do anything. And that's my
Right.
job. I'll do that.
We should just get in and see how many votes we get. Not
That'd
do
be
a thing,
awesome.
Just
That'd be awesome. I think
Ben
all of our
and Fitzy
shows
for
would,
governor.
I think all of our shows would come back to hurt us though. When they do prep on us and start doing a
We
deep
talk
dive.
about dolphins. That
Awesome.
dolphin coming will haunt us forever.
Forever. All right, man. Hey, thanks so much. This was a lot of fun.
Appreciate it. Thank you for doing this, and Mosaic appreciates it.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much. For Chris Fitzgerald, I'm Ben Dryden, and you've been watching Positive Tuesday with Ben and Fitzy, presented by Mosaic Technologies. Ben, you have to check it out. Facebook shit. Oh, I can't click on it here. I'll have to look at it later, Jody.
We
Um,
did it. unknown thing. It's a safety thing.
Yeah. For internet, phone, TV, audio, security, managed Wi-Fi, home automation, and more, give Mosaic a call. See what they can do for you. 715-458-5400. I will see all of you this Thursday at 8:30 a.m. when Emily Gall and I will be joined by 75th Assembly District Representative Duke Tucker to discuss term limits on our monthly That's Debatable show. You don't want to miss that one. Apparently Thursday night, Duke Tucker's holding something to talk about term limits because he introduced that bill. So we're going to have him on and we're going to talk about it. So,
Not for sheriffs. Oh.
Not for sheriffs though, or county board. It just doesn't make any sense. It's hard enough to get people to run for these anyway. Right. Now you got to find a new one every 4 years.
Maybe I'll join you Thursday morning. I better get in on this.
Oh. All right. So until Thursday, thank you for tuning in. Stay positive, and as always, have a blessed day.